breakfast often gets called the most important meal of the day. And for older adults, that couldn't be more true. After a night of fasting, your body needs the right nutrients to jumpstart energy, maintain focus, protect muscles, and stabilize blood sugar. But here's the part most people miss. Many common breakfast items that seem healthy might actually be working against you as you age. At the same time, some often overlooked choices could dramatically improve your energy, digestion, and muscle strength. In today's video from Balanced Health, we'll reveal 4 popular breakfast foods seniors should skip, and 4 must-have choices that provide the fuel and nutrients needed to stay strong, energized, and active throughout the day. As the body ages, it becomes more reactive to sugar swings, nutrient deficiencies, and hidden food sensitivities. So that breakfast cereal or glass of juice you used to enjoy at 45 might now be leaving you tired, achy, or craving more sugar by mid-morning. But don't worry, you don't need to give up breakfast. You just need to improve it. Let's explore smart, satisfying swaps that taste good and support your long-term health. Worst breakfast food number 1, sweetened cereals. A sugary trap that drains energy and speeds up muscle loss. Many older adults grab cereal for a quick morning meal, but sugar-packed brands are one of the worst offenders for blood sugar crashes and muscle decline. Cereals marketed as heart-healthy or whole grain often hide large amounts of added sugars. These sugars spike glucose levels quickly, especially in seniors with reduced insulin sensitivity. What follows is a rapid drop in energy, often leaving you sluggish, dizzy, or foggy. Even worse, these cereals usually lack the fiber, protein, and healthy fats that help stabilize blood sugar and keep muscles nourished. Without those, the body starts pulling from muscle tissue for fuel, especially if you're under-eating protein during the day. Take the example of Stanley Reed, a 77-year-old former bus driver from Albany, New York. For years, Stanley started his day with a bowl of classic flakes and a splash of milk. But he noticed increasing fatigue and soreness in his legs. After a nutrition consultation, he swapped his sugary cereal for steel-cut oats topped with almonds and blueberries. Within a few weeks, Stanley reported fewer aches and better energy on his morning walks. Sugary cereals don't just affect your morning, they impact long-term muscle health and weight management, especially in seniors. Replacing them with whole grains rich in fiber and protein can improve stamina, reduce cravings, and support muscle preservation. Worst breakfast food number 2, fruit juice. A sugary liquid that spikes blood sugar and starves your muscles. Fruit juice may seem like a wholesome choice, especially if it's labeled 100% juice or no added sugar, but for seniors it's often one of the most misleading and problematic morning beverages. Here's the issue. Fruit juice lacks fiber, which means the natural sugars from the fruit hit your bloodstream fast, just like soda. This rapid absorption causes blood sugar to spike and crash, leaving you tired, hungry, and more prone to muscle loss throughout the day. Unlike whole fruit, which contains fiber to slow digestion and keep you full, juice gives you the sugar without the substance. For older adults, especially those with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or type 2 diabetes, this sugar rush can cause real harm. Energy dips, increased inflammation, and more difficulty maintaining lean muscle. Many fruit juices, even organic brands, contain as much sugar as soft drinks, and because they're liquid, they don't satisfy hunger. This can lead to overeating later in the day, further disrupting blood sugar balance and promoting fat gain instead of muscle maintenance. Better choice, whole fruits and vegetable-based smoothies. Instead of juice, go for whole fruits like apples, berries, or oranges. These come with fiber, vitamins, and natural hydration. Want something to sip on? Try a homemade smoothie with leafy greens, protein powder, nut butter, and berries. You'll get steady energy and real nutrients without the crash. If hydration is your goal, infused water is a great option. Add slices of lemon, cucumber, or mint for flavor without sugar. Worst breakfast food number 3, low-fat yogurt. A hidden sugar trap that strips away nutrients your body needs. Yogurt is often seen as a go-to health food, but low-fat versions can do more harm than good for seniors. When fat is removed, many brands add extra sugar or artificial flavors to make up for the lost taste, turning it into more of a dessert than a nutritious start. And while cutting fat might sound good in theory, Healthy fats are critical for nutrient absorption, hormone balance, and muscle maintenance. Seniors need fat to absorb vitamins like A, D, E, and K, and to support tissue repair, including muscles. Take Lydia Monroe, a 74-year-old from Jacksonville, Florida. She had eaten low-fat fruit yogurt for years, thinking it was the healthiest choice. But she often felt sluggish and noticed she was losing strength in her legs. After consulting a dietitian, she switched to full-fat Greek yogurt topped with walnuts and chia seeds. The difference was dramatic: more energy, fewer sugar crashes, and stronger muscles. Worst breakfast food number 4, muffins. A sugary pastry disguised as breakfast. They may look like a light and easy way to start your morning, but most muffins, especially the packaged or coffee shop kind, are basically cupcakes without frosting. They're high in refined flour, sugar, and low-quality oils, all of which spell trouble for older adults. Refined carbs digest quickly and cause rapid spikes in blood glucose, followed by a sharp crash that drains your energy and increases muscle fatigue. Over time, this pattern can contribute to inflammation, joint pain, and a loss of lean muscle. These baked goods are also typically low in protein, which means your muscles don't get the fuel they need to rebuild and stay strong. Seniors already face age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, so it's critical to avoid foods that accelerate that decline. Let's look at Dolores D. Kimball, a 72-year-old retired nurse from Boulder, Colorado. She enjoyed a blueberry muffin and coffee most mornings, thinking it was a harmless treat. But she began noticing more stiffness after her daily walks and less energy overall. After switching to whole-grain toast with smashed avocado and a boiled egg, she found her energy returning and her muscle soreness improving. Muffins, even healthy ones with bran or fruit, are often still loaded with sugar and lack the fiber and protein your body needs for long-lasting fuel. What to eat instead? Swap muffins for complex carbs like whole-grain toast, oatmeal, or whole wheat English muffins. Pair with protein and healthy fats, such as nut butter, eggs, or Greek yogurt, to create a breakfast that promotes muscle maintenance and stable energy. Now that we've covered what to avoid, let's dive into the 4 best breakfast foods seniors should be including regularly. Best breakfast food number 1, whole grains. A fiber-rich foundation that fuels your muscles and mind. Whole grains, like oats, quinoa, whole wheat, or brown rice, are nutritional powerhouses. Unlike refined grains, they contain the bran and germ, which provide fiber, B vitamins, iron, and magnesium, all essential for digestion, energy metabolism, and muscle function. They digest more slowly than refined carbs, helping to maintain steady blood sugar and keeping you fuller longer. That means less snacking, better appetite control, and more stable energy throughout the morning. Whole grains also support gut health, which is directly linked to immune function, something that becomes even more important as we age. To get more whole grains at breakfast, try overnight oats, whole grain waffles, quinoa breakfast bowls, whole wheat toast or tortillas. Combine them with healthy fats and protein for a balanced, muscle-friendly meal. Best breakfast food number 2, avocados. A creamy source of health for muscle recovery and sustained energy. Avocados are often praised for their smooth texture and mild taste, but for seniors they're much more than just a trendy toast topping. They're a nutritional powerhouse, loaded with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, potassium, and vitamins like C, E, and K, all of which support aging muscles and joints. What makes avocados stand out is their ability to reduce inflammation, support muscle repair, and help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and K. These nutrients play an essential role in maintaining muscle mass and bone strength. Potassium, in particular, helps balance electrolytes, reducing muscle cramping, a common issue for seniors. Unlike processed breakfast foods that lead to sugar crashes, avocados provide a slow-burning energy source that keeps you full and fueled throughout the morning. Avocados are incredibly versatile. Here are a few easy ways to add them to your breakfast. Spread on whole grain toast with lemon and chili flakes. Blend into a smoothie with spinach, banana, and protein powder. Dice into a veggie-packed omelet. Mash and mix with cottage cheese for a protein-rich topping. This combination of healthy fats and fiber helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and give your muscles the nourishment they need, all while keeping you satisfied longer. Best breakfast food number 3. Eggs, a complete protein that supports strength and recovery. Eggs are one of the most complete sources of protein available, and one of the most effective foods for preserving muscle mass as we age. They contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them perfect for seniors focused on muscle recovery, energy, and bone support. In addition to protein, eggs offer vitamin D, key for muscle and bone function. Choline supports brain health. Healthy fats help with hormone balance and energy levels. Because seniors naturally lose muscle with age, a high-protein breakfast is one of the best defenses against weakness, frailty, and fatigue. Consider Lucille "Lucy" Harmon, a 78-year-old watercolor artist from Asheville, North Carolina. She used to skip breakfast or eat just fruit. But after adding 2 scrambled eggs with greens and a slice of whole wheat toast to her morning routine, she felt stronger and more alert, and even said her hands were steadier while painting. Eggs can be enjoyed boiled, scrambled, poached, or made into veggie omelets. Just be sure to pair them with fiber-rich carbs or healthy fats to keep your meal balanced. Best breakfast food number 4. Berries, a flavorful source of antioxidants that support joint and muscle health. Berries are small, but their benefits for aging bodies are anything but. From blueberries and strawberries to raspberries and blackberries, these colorful fruits are packed with antioxidants, fiber, and vitamin C, making them an ideal breakfast addition for seniors. One of the most powerful benefits of berries lies in their anti-inflammatory compounds, especially flavonoids like anthocyanins. These help reduce oxidative stress, which can otherwise slow muscle recovery and contribute to age-related muscle decline. They're also rich in vitamin C, which supports collagen production, aiding in the health of joints, tendons, and ligaments, essential components of staying mobile and pain-free as you age. Take the story of Helen Price, a 79-year-old retired piano teacher from Boise, Idaho. Helen loved to garden, but soreness in her legs and hands was beginning to make it difficult. After a nutritionist recommended she add a cup of mixed berries to her breakfast oatmeal, she started to notice a difference in her recovery time. "I felt lighter and less stiff," Helen said. "It's like I can move more freely again." Berries also provide natural sweetness without causing sugar spikes, which is a major plus for older adults trying to avoid processed sugars. Thanks to their fiber content, they help stabilize blood sugar and improve digestion, which is crucial for nutrient absorption. How to add berries to your breakfast. Stir into Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. Add to oatmeal or overnight oats. Blend into smoothies with greens and protein. Sprinkle on whole grain pancakes or waffles. Frozen berries work just as well as fresh and are often more affordable and available year-round. Recap. Build a breakfast that fuels your day and protects your strength. Let's quickly revisit the top 4 breakfast foods seniors should avoid. Sugary cereals cause energy crashes and muscle loss. Fruit juices lack fiber and lead to blood sugar spikes. Low-fat yogurt, often high in sugar, missing healthy fats. Muffins, refined carbs with little nutritional value. Instead, here are the 4 foods to add to your plate. Whole grains provide fiber, energy, and digestive support. Avocados offer healthy fats that reduce inflammation and help absorb nutrients. Eggs, high-quality protein to protect and build muscle. Berries, antioxidants and fiber for joint health and energy balance. Each of these nutrient-dense foods offers real benefits, from boosting energy and improving digestion to preserving strength and enhancing muscle recovery. And remember, it's not just about eating healthy foods. It's about choosing the right foods for your age and activity level. You've learned which foods to avoid and which ones to include, but now let's talk about how to put it all together. The goal isn't just to eat healthy for one day. It's to build sustainable habits that support your energy, muscles, and overall health every morning. A great breakfast for older adults should check these 3 boxes. Include protein to support muscle maintenance and recovery. Contain fiber and healthy carbs for digestion and blood sugar balance. Feature healthy fats and antioxidants to reduce inflammation and fuel brain and joint health. Let's look at a few sample combinations using the foods we've discussed. Option 1. The Energizer Bowl. Steel-cut oats, mixed berries, a spoonful of almond butter. Sprinkle of chia seeds. This combination is rich in fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats, a great choice for those needing steady energy throughout the morning. Option 2. The Muscle Maintenance Plate. Scrambled eggs with spinach or kale, whole wheat toast with avocado, herbal tea or lemon water. Packed with protein, healthy fats, and potassium, this plate supports muscle strength and joint mobility and helps prevent post-meal crashes. Option 3. The Quick and Balanced Smoothie. Handful of frozen berries, half an avocado, spinach or kale, scoop of protein powder, unsweetened almond milk. A perfect on-the-go option that combines antioxidants, fats, fiber, and protein, all blended into one smooth, easy-to-digest drink. Tips to set yourself up for success. Creating a muscle-friendly breakfast routine doesn't have to be complicated. A few small tweaks to your environment and habits can make a big difference. Stock up on whole grains and frozen berries so you're never caught unprepared. Prep ingredients the night before. Lay out oats, boil eggs, or portion smoothie packs. Keep protein sources handy. Greek yogurt, eggs, or protein powder can all be prepped in advance. Use a divided plate to make sure you're balancing your macros, roughly 1/3 protein, 1/3 fiber-rich carbs, and 1/3 vegetables or fruit. By having go-to options and a routine in place, breakfast becomes a reliable source of energy, strength, and stability, not stress or guesswork. Don't worry about making the perfect breakfast every day. What matters most is consistency and intention. Choose better most of the time, and your body will respond with more energy, steadier mood, and greater strength over time. Remember, your breakfast is the foundation of your day. It sets the tone not only for your appetite, but for your movement, focus, and muscle health. You deserve to feel fueled and strong from the start. As we wrap up, remember this: aging well isn't about perfection. It's about making thoughtful, consistent choices that support your health, strength, and energy one day at a time. What you eat for breakfast might seem like a small decision, but over weeks, months, and years, those choices build your body's foundation, affecting everything from how easily you move to how clearly you think. By now, you know which breakfast habits could be quietly holding you back. Sugary cereals, fruit juices, low-fat yogurts, refined sugary muffins. Each of these may deliver a quick burst of flavor or energy, but they leave you depleted, inflamed, and prone to muscle loss and fatigue. But with just a few easy swaps, you can turn breakfast into your daily boost. Whole grains for lasting energy, avocados for healthy fats and joint support, eggs for strength and recovery, berries for antioxidants and inflammation control. Together, these foods deliver the nutrients your body needs to stay strong, independent, and energized, not just today, but for years to come. What will you change? Take a moment and ask yourself, what part of your breakfast needs an upgrade? Could you swap juice for a smoothie? Trade sugary cereal for oats and berries? Add eggs or avocado to boost your protein and healthy fat intake? Even one small change can begin to shift your energy, your strength, and your overall wellness. You don't have to do everything at once. Just begin and build from there. At Balanced Health, our goal is to help you take control of your health with simple, science-backed advice. We hope today's video gave you the tools and motivation to look at your breakfast routine in a new way. Let us know in the comments, what change are you going to make this week? We'd love to hear your story, and your feedback helps others learn from your experience too. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more senior-focused health tips. From nutrition, to mobility, to muscle strength, we're here to support you every step of the way. Your Morning Matters breakfast isn't just about food, it's about how you start your day and how you support your future. With the right nutrients, you can feel stronger, move more easily, and age with greater confidence. So tomorrow morning, give your body what it truly needs, nourish it, strengthen it, and fuel a day and a life that feels good from the inside out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.